Okay, we are back and ready to go. All that's left is to pick up the thingy over here. This is an interesting power-up. Basically, I mean, this is probably pretty obvious by now. Like, every, caverns boss at this point in the game has an upgrade for us. So this upgrade is actually pretty interesting. The Amplified Amplifier. Very creative name, clearly. This shape is well suited for the emission and amplification of sound waves. A moment, please. I shall use this as the final part of my new sound equipment. The Mega Tweeter is done. Captain Olimar, this device has increased the acoustic range of your whistle. Nice. Other than that, there's like nothing to see here. So I guess we might as well just get the hell out. There's gonna be an interesting thing at the end of this day. I'm wondering if I have enough time to do anything like fancy, trying to like get a couple more things done, or if it's gonna immediately hit end of day countdown, cause it'll probably be like sunset right as soon as we land. Anyway, let's see if we got everything. I'm actually not feeling great about it. Oh good, thank god. We did find everything. Again, I was so scared that I left the treasure behind by accident. By the way, if you wait long enough on this in certain versions, a jingle called Totaka's song will play. Kazumi Totaka is the composer of a lot of Nintendo games, most notably like Animal Crossing, and it's also the voice of Yoshi. So he often will sneak a little jingle into his game, the games that he works on, as an Easter egg. Usually you have to wait a certain amount of time for it to actually play. So it's a very obscure Easter egg. Alright, gutsy move time. I'm gonna leave some of the I'm not gonna put all the Pikmin away just for the sake of hustling. We're gonna take like, I guess 65? Takada. Yeah, what else? Kazumi Totaka, I think, also worked on some other things as well, but I actually am blanking on what games he's actually worked on. There's a yellow wall here. Again, you're supposed to go around. You can straight up just toss yellow Pikmin over in this version. So that's what we'll be doing. But I want to get a little bit of progress on this wall to make sure we have enough time. Totaka, T-O-T-A-K-A. Again, we're gonna get very little done on this wall, but I wanted to at least give it a shot. Get a little headway on this. I don't really want to waste a spicy spray on this also. Eepy girl moment? Aw, Eepy's on. I hope we get some good Eeps soon. Come on, one stage? Like one tier? I just want to get a little progress on this. I mean, this is still doing damage. It's just, I want to see a visible indicator. There we go. Call back so I don't accidentally lose any. I should have used the spicy spray. You know the funny part is, we're going to get to the end of this playthrough, and we're gonna have like 17 ultra spicy sprays, and it's like, damn, I really didn't need to hold on to all these. I really didn't need to play as like conservatively as I did. But that's a lot of wally hops. Anyway, just get the hell out of Dodge there. And that takes care of day 7. Again, we've been having multiple days. Well, actually, no, that day was just kind of bad all around. That just, yeah, went bad from beginning to end because we reset a lot in that cavern. And hey, guess what? The next cavern's gonna be worse. The next cavern's gonna be so much worse. Olimar, you'll soon be promoted to manager. Only a small bit of debt remains. You've done great, as have I. No one dodges debt collectors like I do. I'm a pro. Keep telling yourself that. I'm just a little bit worried. Okay, we're fine. I'm gonna do a thing really quickly. I just want to make sure I don't screw something up, because I've had issues with this cavern before. So I'm gonna copy the save. back it up just in case we have an issue with like a treasure not spawning in. Again, maybe I'm worrying too much. However, you can never be too careful with Pikmin 2. Actually, I don't even know what numbers I want for this day. Genuinely not quite sure. Part of me wants to go 70-30. But that means the yellow Pikmin wall is gonna take a bit. So maybe I should go... This is a mistake. I'm gonna try to cut them off, basically. This is wasting time also. It's fine. I'm gonna go 60-40, I think. So yeah, we can basically bypass the entire set piece, which is very nice. I'm hoping we actually don't need to fight this Wollihop either. It should be too slow. Oh, that one respawned really fast, because we just fought that one. But yeah, in theory, we should be able to take these yellow Pikmin and toss them over. Like so. Again, I don't think this is possible on GameCube. It would probably be possible on Wii though. But by doing so, we can basically skip a bunch of stuff here. One feature I miss a lot from Pikmin... Oh shoot, the thingy is respawned. Oh no. I'm gonna guide them a little bit farther. Oh shoot. Nope, this way. There you go. Good Wollihop. Enemies are respawning here at an alarming pace. Okay, they're actually making very good time on this wall here. Because they're already in phase 2 of it. I don't know if the different types of walls have different, like, weakness duration, or like... What's the word I'm looking for? Like, different health pools, essentially. Gonna quickly run up here. Nope, it's not done yet. Basically, I want to run up as quickly as I can up this ledge, because I need to actually get them all back before they run into the water, because they will go straight into the water if I don't whistle them back very soon. So yeah, I'm literally running against the electric fence to make sure I can catch them ASAP. Because yeah, they'll do that. With that done, I can safely toss them over here and hope the swooping snitch bug doesn't get to them. And now they're kind of just gonna vibe, I guess. They don't really get to do anything for a bit. Actually, I should toss them up here and hope the swooping snitch bug leaves them alone, just so I can retrieve them later. A little bit more easily since we have to go this way anyway. Again, this is a little bit risky if that aggro's the snitch bug. I hope it doesn't. And we also have a really obnoxious section here. Because we have like all these hermit cromats to deal with. Actually, we don't have to deal with them at all. We can just go around them, I think. The Withering Blowhog will definitely be a problem, and the water dumples will definitely be a problem. Beyond that, we can probably leave the other enemies alone. Damn, one cycled. Hell yeah. Okay. Again, if you can lure them, these are no problem. Like so. Beautiful. Alright, so now we have the biggest scale puzzle in the game. Probably the series, actually. Actually, no, I think this Chromat might be a problem. So we will actually engage this one. There we go. I'm missing 2 Pikmin somewhere. Where are those 2 Pikmin? Oh, they're carrying stuff. That's bad, actually. There's a fiery blowhog in that direction. So we'll just hope for the best on them, I guess. If the number goes down, that'll be a problem, but it's fine. I guess. So, what we have to do is manipulate these scales. That is the wrong scale. We have to manipulate these scales so Olimar can get across. So now we hit this one. Now we hit this one. And then we're home free. So I'm gonna toss it. Okay, that's not gonna work. We're gonna toss him over here. We're not gonna try to manipulate the CPU Pikmin into actually navigating that tiny ledge. That just sounds like hell. Okay. Should be enough. And I'm not gonna worry about the pellets. I just want to get a move on. Oh shoot, there's still the other... Oh no, they're going that way? What? Or I can just miss. That's fine, I guess. Works for me. I don't know how that missed, but I'll take it. Yeah, you just left the yellow Pikmin alone. For the most part. That's very convenient for me. So first of all, we have the swooping snitch bug over here. This is not optimal, by the way. I'm definitely being a little pokey with this. Come on, latch on, please. There we go, finally. And we have all this nonsense over here. They'll probably be okay. I'm not gonna chance it. It's a very bad spot to be fighting this enemy, though. There we go. Finally. Now that that's taken care of, I'm gonna get the remaining treasure, I guess. We'll have Louie go back to the base to round everyone up as well. There's still a yellow Pikmin over here. It's fine. Okay. We have half the day left, we're fine. She says, wondering if we're gonna be fine. Actually, I need to get both captains over there. This is gonna suck. Yeah, leaf Pikmin do not do well with terrain, I'm discovering. Which kinda sucks when the terrain is this bumpy. Just gonna thread that needle, I guess. Again, Pikmin sometimes have questionable decisions. Can that reach? Yeah, with the motion controls, you can actually extend the cursor beyond where you're supposed to be able to, which can be very helpful, obviously. It can definitely lead to some cool tricks you can do. Hypothetically, another way to go about this is to leave a captain on this raised portion up here, and then just basically toss the Pikmin up to them. Like, when you're ready to do the cavern, just toss them up there, and just retrieve the Pikmin on the other side. That can be a little bit faster, I have done that before. I was not thinking of, like, optimal strategy, so oops. So yeah, we have plenty of time to get to the cavern. And yeah, no sprouts here, so that means we didn't lose any along the way and just grew back to 100, so I'm happy about that. That has happened where sometimes I'll find sprouts on the ground. It's like, oh, that means the Pikmin must have died somewhere. I don't know where, though. Okay, so we have weird numbers here. I want to take 80 blue Pikmin. That's a very weirdly specific number, I am fully aware, but it will be helpful to not have full numbers for once. This is actually better to not have a full squad for this next cavern. 70 might actually be better in some ways, but there are risks in other ways too. So now we have the fun task of actually getting to the cavern. I was also hoping these would still have more bitter spray, because god do we need a lot. If you're thinking, wow, you already have 10, how is that not enough? You'll see. If you have not seen this before, you will see. Yeah, we had a lot of very close calls with the enemies in this particular area, so I'm very happy about not having any casualties. Very fortunate, honestly. Because, like, this Cromhead almost got a Pikmin. And then the Snitch Bug, and then the 2 blue Pikmin that tried to carry a pellet. It's like, that could have easily have gone wrong. Anyway, our final cavern of the perplexing pool. This one's a doozy. Interesting. Deeper sections of this hole seem to be submerged in liquid. Sadly, I'm a delicate piece of machinery that is sensitive to water. You two must go alone. Why do you look at me with such scornful expressions? I am an expensive machine. Fine, I'll go, but this wantonly reckless treatment of company property will be reported. Hydration check, that was a very good time for that. Anyway, this is the Submerged Castle. This is probably the most infamous cavern in Pikmin 2. It's only 5 floors, it's a short cavern. However, it is, you know, it deserves its reputation, which is very negative, to be honest. You'll see. I mean, for one thing, we have entirely, a hazard-based cavern with no other Pikmin other than blue Pikmin, so that inherently sucks. Like, this is inherently just very mean to make you have to do all this with just blue Pikmin. So yeah, it's inherently going to be rude, is what I'm trying to say. I also need to actually pay attention to the stuff I've collected. So that's 1, there should be 3 on this floor. There's also a fiery... Oh wow, that's actually perfect. So sometimes, like right now, the fiery bulb blacks here has spawned inside the water inherently, which means my life is a lot easier. Oh, thank you for the stretch break. Also, hi, welcome on in. I think both these might have treasures, or this one might have a treasure, and then there's the one right behind it. So this was a very good floor layout. The music here is so uncomfy, like, it's deliberately, like, uncomfortable. And that, like, this game in general has really good atmosphere. Pikmin as a series has really good atmosphere, where it's just like, yeah, a lot of the songs that are meant to be really uncomfy hit that way. But yeah, this was a really good spawn, where the Bulblax was not a problem. Otherwise, you'd have to lure the Bulblax into water, which, depending on how it's set up, could be really annoying. So yeah, it's just being in the water just made my life extremely easy. Oh, there's 1, or there's 2, and then there's 3. Piece of cake. Nice. A diet humor. That does look very tasty, I will admit. Okay, so... this isn't too bad, in theory. It will get bad in time, trust me. So the next floor should be another... most of these have 3 treasures. I think they all do, actually. Yeah, they all have 3 treasures each. They're not even worth that much. It's a lot of effort for treasures that are barely worth any Pokos. But this floor introduces us to a new enemy type. Well, a couple of new enemy types, actually. Oh no. We have a careening Dirigibug. They're basically insects with balloons that toss bomb rocks at you. They're as annoying as they sound. If you can actually get them before they summon the bomb rock, or they spawn in the bomb rock, that's obviously very helpful. If you actually pop the balloon, it causes them to drop farther away than they would normally. Otherwise, they just chuck it in short range, which makes it very hard to actually fight them. Okay. So, for those who don't know, the gimmick of this particular cavern, beyond only having blue Pikmin, is every floor has an invisible timer. By the way, this is a Bulbmin. It is a kind of a hybrid, but we can actually recruit the Bulbmin, which is very helpful. The confused Bulborb has fallen in with the Pikmin. They appear to coexist peacefully. Strange, this Bulborb has a leaf sprouting from its spine, much like the leaf on the Pikmin's head. So the Bulbmin have the nice benefit of being immune to everything. Bulbmin are a little bit OP, which is why you can only find them in very limited numbers. Oh shoot. Emergency Pikmin are suffering. Yeah, we already saw this with poison. But like, you'll notice as we go along that a lot of things in the Submerged Castle are not inherently dangerous, but are designed to waste your time, specifically. It's like, I don't know what the developers were on when they designed this place. They were feeling very mean-spirited to the player. Yeah, it's like you just have like a little ukulele-sounding instrument in the background. It's very much a Super Mario Sunshine, like, MIDI kind of vibe. But it gives this place such a creepy vibe. Also, by the way, a lot of the exits in this cavern are sealed off too, just to add insult to injury. Yeah, like the Weevils just exist to waste time in this cavern. They don't pose a threat, especially if you have the Bulbmin, but they're just designed to make you, like, spend time fighting them to get them to drop treasure. Then the final treasure should be past here near the exit. Wait, did we already get that? Oh no, that's bad. They're stuck. Oh yeah, there's a Dweevil. Okay. That'd explain it. God damn it. This one's being really stubborn. There we go. I'm probably gonna have to fight this, aren't I? Hypothetically, if you're good at this game, or just happen to get through it quickly, you can get through the entire cavern without seeing the gimmick. One time. Will we get that lucky? We will see. So far it's not looking great, to be honest. As we are struggling a lot on a few things. This cavern in particular, this floor in particular is going very slowly, which I'm not happy about. Like, I'm nervous we're gonna have the thing happen just because I've lost count in terms of, like, internal tracking. Infection Hoop, that's a very good name. One more to go on this floor, but we have to clear out all this garbage first. And by that, I mean all the enemies. Here we go. Quickly get them to work on that. And then toss a ton of Pikmin over to the other donut and have them carry that back. So we need to break this free as soon as possible. My other advice would be to leave a captain at the exit at all times, just to make a quick getaway if needed. There's also geysers on a ton of floors, because this is designed to be like a huge skill check. It's really weird having a skill check this big, this early into the game, to be honest, because this is only the... I mean, if we're being particular, there are only so many areas in this game. Like it makes sense having a skill check like this, because this isn't a very long game. Sick, let's go. Get the hell out of here as soon as we can, because I am slightly afraid. Again, I am someone who has played this game a ton of times. I'm still kind of like sweating this out a little bit. Like, this is a lot. This is very stressful. So So hey, here's a fun thing. We now have electricity to deal with. As if it wasn't awkward enough as is. We also have a withering blowhawk behind a wall again. This game just likes to spite me. And another set of Bulbmin, which is actually good, because that means we can get even more. There's nothing that way, I don't think. Unless there's like a Wally hop that'll drop down, which I think there might actually be. Weird wall placement there. Does not make a whole lot of sense to put a wall there, but okay. Be careful not to toss a blue Pikmin at the electricity. You will hear a really uncomfy, like, zap sound as Pikmin perishes. Oh, this has a treasure. That's very convenient. For some enemies in this game in particular, throwing is a lot better than swarming, I feel. Just because of how, like, you can latch on Pikmin better without swarming. Again, the Weevils are actually weak enough that you can easily deal damage just like this. But it takes time. So again, you have the conundrum again of wasting time in a cavern that is designed to punish you if you take too long. Again, throwing very carefully, not to accidentally overthrow and then toss a blue Pikmin. Well, they can be a distraction at the very least. Oh hey, cookie. I got another cookie over here. That should be all three. Which way are they gonna take it? God damn it. Well, okay, the end beetles are actually cooperating, so that's good. I think you can find a white candy pop bud on this floor traditionally. I don't see it, and I kinda don't wanna look for it. Truth be told. There's also another set of Bulbmin. Yeah, the white candy pop bud does not seem to be here, which is fine, but I might... There should be another Bulbmin actually in the next floor. I might just fight that one. Where the hell's the exit? Oh, okay. Interesting. Again, we're not even having any problems with this. This is the funny part. It's like, this is the cavern that everyone always stresses out about, and we're like not having a problem at all. Am I gonna eat my words? Probably. But so far, it's actually going very smoothly. I mean, for a GameCube game, that really is one compelling cookie, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the texturing is obviously very, you know, flat, but again, this is still a GameCube game, and therefore, it actually does look pretty good. A lot of things in this game do look really good still, like... Oh, that sucks. Just gonna play it safe, since we clearly have enough time for this. Alright. Piece of cake. And yeah, believe it or not, we're almost done. There's only one more floor left. Beyond the boss. I just want to quickly see, it's like, yeah, I don't think the white candy pop bud actually spawned in. Again, I don't know what's happening with my candy pop bud luck. Unless it's the next floor. That is a possibility, I guess. But I could have sworn it was this one. Also, Bulbmin cannot leave the underground. So, if you find a candy pop bud, you should convert them to Pikmin, just to make sure you can carry them forward. Please tell me I did collect everything on that floor, by the way, because I'm like not entirely locked in today. This is a terrible day to be doing this cavern when I'm very tired. Clearly I make the best decisions. Why am I doing this? I should say that for the end. Oh, there's the exit. Oh yeah, this floor really likes volatile weevils. And bomb rocks. In general. Oh no. Oh god, huh. Just gonna crowd in this corner for a moment. There we go. I feel like there should also be another... Volatile Dweeble's gonna fall as soon as I pick this up, isn't it? Nope. Okay. Ah, okay. I was afraid that was gonna clip through the pipe, but it didn't, so I'll take it. Yeah, sometimes an explosion can actually, like... I'm always worried about explosions being able to hit through a wall like that. Alright, Pale Passion. And this should be 2, and that means there should be 1 more. There's 2 Bulbmen on this floor, what the hell? Good thing I didn't fight the other one, in hindsight. Because I might need to use both, like, 2 bitter sprays. I didn't know 2 could spawn on this floor. It makes sense, but I forgot that was the case. That's a lot of eggs. Oh, that's coming this way. That's a problem. Guess we're gonna have to fight this one at least. Oh, that's a volatile Dweeble. Or a Queening Dredgebug. Bad time to drink nectar. Oh, that's a problem. I don't even think we can get to those in time. That's just very unfortunate. That was going well, at least. Okay, this is attempt number 3. We've been getting a lot of floors on attempt number 3 at least, and that's at least something I can take consolation in, that even the things we're not having the best time with, we're not wasting too much time either. Basically, the key is I need to keep a better eye on Pikmin. I'm letting them get out of my sight too much, and then they get into trouble. Oh god. We're gonna have to fight both these back to back, aren't we? That's fine. Again, if they drop a bitter spray, I would be very happy with that, but I know my luck. Shoot, 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 shoot. Bad time to drink nectar. Oh my god. Pikmin sometimes will just do the most infuriating things. Why'd they do that? Again, the Wii version, specifically, got rid of the ability to skip cutscenes, and that transfers to the Switch version, which is very frustrating when you're trying to do a Deathless playthrough. God damn it. This is so close to the wall, it's gonna be... Oh, okay, or we could just bounce, that works too. That probably is far away enough, yeah. It bounced really far, which actually works in my favor. Okay. Oh hey, both are in this area. Okay, but what if... What if the iridescent glint beetle is also here, and all 3 treasures are in the exact same spot? That would be very nice, given that we're actually pretty close to the landing site. Yeah, the glint beetle is gonna be the most... Oh, hey, speak of the devil. Guess who? Sometimes has things go her way. Not all the time, but sometimes. That was a little too close for comfort, I'm not gonna lie. What am I doing? The Bulbman's... Oh, the Bulbman's stuck. I have trust issues. I'm gonna leave that for a moment. I'm gonna leave Olimar by the exit, like so. Did I hear a Dweevil? I could've sworn I heard a Dweevil sound, and that just freaked me out a little bit. Okay. Again, we only have a certain amount of Pikmin we can turn into purple Pikmin at the end of the cavern. We don't need any more Bulbmin, basically. I'm gonna deliberately also stand here so it doesn't get any ideas. God damn it. Never a moment of peace in this cavern. Okay. Again, all things considered, this has been a pretty nice, Cavern of Chaos, no, not Cavern of Chaos, that's later. This has been a pretty nice, Submerged Castle. Again, this one having, like, everything all clustered together. Not gonna lie, I saw the last 3 letters being tuna. I'm like... I thought I said Luna for a moment. It's like, why does that say Luna on it? Proton AA. We have time. I'm gonna look around a little bit. This is probably dumb, but again, if we have to make a quick getaway, we very easily can. So, that's why I'm not like too hard-pressed to leave. I'm just gonna drink this like this. I'm not gonna do the deep glitch just because I don't want to get Olimar all the way over here. I don't want to have to maneuver around there. It's just slightly more pragmatic to do it that way. Again, having a running timer to actually tell you how long you've been on the floor would be very helpful. If you are nervous about the special thing happening. But hey, you know what that means? We got through the whole cavern without the special thing happening. Alright, so what does that mean? TLDR, the boss of this cavern can show up on any floor if you're on it for 5 minutes. It can only be hurt by purple Pikmin, because you only have blue Pikmin, you are SOL and just have to run. It is very aggressive and can kill Pikmin very easily, so that makes this one of the most notorious caverns in the series. But yeah, we kinda didn't have to worry about it too much. You say you're on a roll, yeah. Oh, that is helpful. Okay, I wish I could have gotten a little more out of that. Only 1 is a bummer, but again, purple Pikmin are better for mid-heights. I am deliberately going to toss only Bulbmin in, since we can't take them out of the cavern anyway. Also, Bulbmin left behind in this cavern do not count against your Pikmin death total. Because obviously that would be very unfair if it did. I could have taken 90, and then just gotten 10. But again, there's a chance to find a Canyon Pop Bud, in which case, I mean, you might as well take that opportunity if you're given it. The sound was really lagging on that camera cut for some reason. Like, I heard the sound long after I'd finished adjusting the camera. I can really use another egg, actually, because I don't have much to work with here. Alrighty, 10 purple Pikmin. Which is better than nothing. Again, if they gave you purple Pikmin earlier, you could fight the boss early, so it makes sense that they don't actually give you purple Pikmin until the end. But yeah, this over here is the Water Wraith, the boss of the cavern. Again, you can run into it early, and it is very scary if you do. But otherwise it's actually kind of a joke. It is like extremely vulnerable to purple Pikmin. So first of all, you have to break the rollers it's carrying around. Where? I got nervous. Oh no. I'm being just a little bit cautious. It's actually not that bad of a fight. I'm just being very, like, careful. Again, being a deathless run, I'm being more careful than I normally would. Hey, now it just kind of runs around. It poses no threat to us. We can also use other kinds of Pikmin to fight it now. And we can just run through our squad. But we have to hit it with one purple Pikmin first to make it vulnerable again. The song is so uncanny. Again, Pikmin kind of dips into like horror vibes sometimes. It's really interesting. Yeah, then any Pikmin can actually deal damage, which is nice. But again, not being able to fight it and it's just kind of roaming dungeons and just squashing Pikmin relentlessly, it makes this cavern very notorious. But when you know it's just on a timer and you just need to go fast, it's really not that bad. To be honest. Again, maybe I'm just used to this game. Again, maybe it's just a me thing. Maybe the game is actually just super rude and it's just I'm used to it. It's really hard to tell sometimes. Processing. How curious. The wraith completely vanished. But what was it? But what was it? Surface object scans indicate the presence of a bright red component. It landed right next to our base too, so that's very convenient for us. Well, there's more nectar over there, so it's fine. We might grab that real quick. Probably there's like another egg here, but again, bad level layouts can happen. This is very garish. The professional noisemaker. How insulting. This object's coloring is more eye-catching than my own hull. I shall connect it to the alarm clock our esteemed president was so fond of. Processing complete. I've refitted both objects into a pluckaphone. Now simply blowing your whistle will inspire Pikmin sprouts to pop up out of the ground. So all we have to do is whistle, and we don't have to pluck a single Pikmin now. And now we also have like 70-ish purple Pikmin, or I think close to 80. I know it's 70, so we are actually a little short from where I would like to be, unfortunately. But hey, you know what that means? We got through the Cabinet of Chaos. We only had issues on like one floor, basically. Which I will take. That is very fortunate. See, I think there are actually way worse caverns than Submerged Castle because of that. And with that, we are home free. GG. And also, speaking of home free, hey, we paid off the debt. Hell yeah. Yippee! But that means we have essentially finished the main story. So it'll be dropped out here and the day will automatically end, which is again why I didn't want to go over 10,000 Pokos earlier. So yeah, we have a lot of day left, but we're just immediately kicked out. A day 8 debt clear ain't bad. Mission complete, you've earned 10,000 Pokos, hell yeah. A lot of times I don't read FMV text because it scrolls so fast I usually can't keep up with it. So I just gotta let it go. Also, it's technically a cutscene. Anyway, there goes Olimar. And Louie, right? Nope, Olimar forgot something. Or someone, more specifically. I bet the bitrate on stream really loved that animation. So yeah, Louie's like stuck on the planet still. Also, there's like a whole other area we have barely explored, so... Kinda obvious, but the game is not over yet. So this game does the usual thing that bothers people, where like it only credits the new staff, it doesn't credit the old staff. So it specifically cites Nintendo Europe Research and Development or NERD, and then just has like a from the original staff, like a thank you, special thanks kind of thing. It's to keep the credits the same length as the original. Because, like, you then conversely have a Sonic Colors Ultimate issue where the credits are half an hour long. So again, I think it's just them trying to keep the credits short. And I feel like people don't care as much as they try to make it out to be. Like, people only started complaining about it with Metroid Prime Remastered because the developer commented on it. Like, Nintendo's been doing it for years, and no one noticed until then, or no one called it out until then. Because, like, most Nintendo re-releases just credit the new staff and only have, like, a special thanks blurb for the original production. But yeah, that's technically the main story of Pikmin 2. Again, that's, like, the halfway point of the game. There's so much more left. So I'm gonna not go into, like, final thoughts too much. But yeah, I really do enjoy Pikmin 2. Again, I think it's a testament to how many times I've played this game, that even, like, the really scary parts of the game, I'm, like, able to get through without too much resistance. But yeah, that was a lot of fun going through that part of the game, but the fun is just beginning, because we have some of the hardest sections coming up. I don't know what to do next, if I want to keep going a little bit longer, if I should just stop here and save my voice a little bit. Anyway, and they also re-rendered a lot of the cutscenes too, which is nice. I want to say they, like, AI upscaled some of the cutscenes, but at least they did a decent job with it, unlike some remasters that just completely botched the visuals. You can see my stats on the practice run, they're the blue numbers. This is gonna be very boring, because I didn't lose Pikmin in either case. So the number will just be 0. I grew more Pikmin this time. Also, the numbers count from smallest to largest, which unfortunately means that the Pikmin grown records are going to be, like, horribly wrong. Also, that was a lot faster than my practice run too. Damn, I did pretty good. The one problem was not having as many purple Pikmin because I didn't do another, Black's Kingdom run. So I am short on that, but we should be able to make it up elsewhere. Resume expedition, return to the planet, sure. So we still get to have 2 playable characters as the president decides to tag along. We also have the nice little meteor shower as per tradition when unlocking the final area from Pikmin 1. We all have like 4 minutes until ad break, so I'm just gonna goof around a little bit. So like, we do have the Piclopedia, you can see all the stats. You have notes for Olimar and Louie. I think this is a New Game Plus thing. Because I don't think you have Louie's notes traditionally until after getting 100%. Oh, I never fought the purple Dweevil or the blue Dweevil yet, so we'll have to keep that in mind if we want to actually complete the Piclopedia. I don't know what this is. Like what that spot is, number 56. If it's like a plant? Who knows? I guess we'll figure it out. In 65, this could be a problem if the plant in question is not in the rest of the game, so we might have botched 100%. A lot of these just involve like running into the plant in question, so again, I might look into that on my own time. So we have all our bosses so far. We are missing a boss. Why are we missing a boss? Oh, that must be, they must expect you... What is this order? Because it's like... First boss, Growing Snagger, that makes sense. But then you go B Longlegs, so Citadel Spiders. Then... Oh, they expect you to do the Glenn's Kitchen and Snagger Hole later, I guess. And this must be the Valley of Repose boss we're missing. And then these 3 are probably the final area bosses. We're missing a couple Bulborb enemies. I genuinely don't know what some of these are, and it's like, oh, as many times as I played this game, why don't I know this? It's like, I feel like I should know this by now. Well, I guess we'll figure that out another time. And you also have the treasure log. Again, you don't have like sales pitches until you actually finish the set. Once you beat the game, essentially, see the credits, you can see how they're grouped together, and basically, if you complete a set, you'll get a sales pitch unlocked. But Olimar also has very fun descriptions of everything. We're not going to take time to go through all this because this would take forever. But just wanted to quickly highlight that. The only problem is, do I keep streaming? Because I kind of want to go a little bit longer, but we're not going to hit a good stopping point for a while. So I might try to push forward another like half hour. Just to make a little progress in the Valley of Repose. Or maybe I should just stop here and rest for once. Because I've been streaming for 3 hours.